प्यारी दादी हो न्यारी दादी, सबकी दुलारी है हमारी दादी, हमारी दादी।
परंतु ये नॉलेज हो कि वही पावर हाउस ऑलमाइटी फादर है हमारा, जिसको गॉड कहते हैं, लेकिन वो भी है ऐसा सारे मनुष्य सृष्टि का इनकॉर्पोरियल सीड, बीज। इसलिए बहुत बहुत सूक्ष्म पावर हाउस बीज है निराकार, लेकिन वो इतना पावरफुल लगाते ही है ऑलमाइटी अथॉरिटी। बहुत बहुत है ही, कहते सर्वशक्तिमान है, अथवा उसकी महिमा में गाते हैं वो ज्ञान का सागर है, नॉलेज फुल है। उनकी महिमा में गाते वो आनंद का सागर है, शांति का सागर है, प्रेम का सागर है, अर्थात उनको हर प्रकार से सागर माना गया है, वो कोई नदी नाला नहीं है। आत्माएं फिर भी कहेंगे सत्य है, चैतन्य है, परंतु नंदी मुआफिक कहेंगे, और वो सागर है, और वो सारी सृष्टि का एक ही मात्र फादर है। फादर कहो, बीज कहो, सागर कहो, वो एक है।
सिंध में एक सितंबर को थी जन्मी, कान्हा भक्ति दादी के मन में थी। 15 बरस की थी बाबा से मिली, ओम मंडली ने जिंदगी बदली। हुआ था दरस शिव नूर का भी, स्वर्ग सी एक नई दुनिया दिखी। रही साथ रब के जो अंत आदि, प्रकाश की मणि है अपनी दादी। ओ प्यारी दादी हो न्यारी दादी, सबकी दुलारी है हमारी दादी, हमारी दादी।
Om Shanti. Have a loving intellect in order to become a victorious jewel. True love of the heart. Have true love of the heart for the one Father, and Maya will never disturb you. she will be destroyed. However, if you don't have true love of the heart, if you are simply holding on to the Father's hand and not taking his company, you will continue to be hurt by Maya. Om Shanti.
Oh, Shanti, welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today is day 9. Have a loving intellect in order to become a victorious jewel. Today's topic, true love of the heart. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. This is Dadi's month. I think most of you must have met Dadi. How many of you have met Dadi? Or I should say, how many haven't met Dadi? Majority have met Dadi. When she was in Lokik life, one of the astrologer told Dadi that she will be queen. And there were 6 sisters, all 6 surrendered with their parents. And their parents actually were almost like Brahma Baba, a jeweler and very royal person. Dadi's parents also came with all the daughters and surrendered. I think Dadi was about 11 years or later on 15 when they surrendered. So one time Dadi was sharing that it's very easy to surrender. So many surrendered, about 300 plus some, many families with children, with all their belongings. They just came and they all formed a big family, lived together. But then, like Brahma Baba, you have seen kurta, right? There are holes and then they put button in there. So mostly, rich people, they have diamond buttons and things like that. So Baba changed it and Baba won't use that. But then Dadi Prakashmani's father, because, when you go out in society, there is standard and we definitely, some or other, our costume, our everything, appearance relates to the family dignity or kind of honor. So he thought change is important, but not to an extent that you don't keep to your whatever your Lokik ways are. So to be trusty after surrender. So Brahma Baba was number 1 example, but even Dadiji. To be trusty, surrender, okay, it's very easy. Baba takes care of us and Baba sustains us. But to be trusty after surrender, where I and my is not there. Like Brahma Baba, how many buildings, how many, whatever he had, change it into many little spiritual schools. Something for children, something for mother, something for mama. But he never mentioned that I gave or I had all that. No. Others will mention but he will never. So observing that how much we are surrendered, but how much trusty we are in using whatever we need to use and not to have any I and mine. We maintain our royalty and self-respect, but that is alaukic one, spiritual. But then the homework which Baba is giving us for tomorrow is to check if my love is from the heart or only intellect, or only because I know Baba is a bestower and Baba always gives us, so we hold Baba's hand. But it's a big thing. We will say, why Baba has to say this? Of course, we all have love from our heart for Baba, right? But today Baba is saying, okay, if you have love from the heart, you will not be disturbed by Maya. And when Maya comes, the wasteful thoughts start coming, imagining, doubting, lot of very subtly wasteful thoughts come about a person, about a situation. And that is where Maya start disturbing them. And I think all of us recognize that as soon as wasteful thought come, mind gets disturbed, and that is Maya. But today Baba is giving a very clear definition. If your love is from the heart, you will not have wasteful thoughts. You will not doubt anyone's intentions or imagine about different things, assumptions. And so it's very beautiful. Baba says, true love of the heart. Since I have read it and I'm reading, we have to start checking. Have true love of the heart for the one Father, and Maya will never disturb you. So what we do whenever we find that these thoughts are coming, just keep remembering Baba. Maya will be destroyed. However, if you don't have true love of the heart, if you are simply holding on to Father's hand, not taking his company, you will continue to hurt by Maya. Because that's what Maya does. Really, I was hurt by that. I was hurt by this thing. I was hurt about no. Many times we say, and now Baba saying that is lack of love, true love with Baba. And we can say it's right because Brahma Baba never got disturbed. When 20 Baba's good children came and said, Baba, we want to leave. Baba said, okay, when are you planning to go? Because Baba was noticing their activity and then gave such a good send-off, so that when they went out in the world, people asked them, why you left? They said it was our sanskars. It was our difficulty. They never said a word about Baba. And that's what Dadi Janki used to tell us. Never, never. They always said, oh, we still love Baba. But we couldn't manage with the big community or lifestyle or whatever, but not from Baba, right? So same will be if we follow Baba and not be disturbed by Maya, then automatically whatever happens, but everyone will be happy with us. Okay, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Didi. Good
Hello,
evening.
Shireen. Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
There were so many beautiful things today. Starting with Dadiji, before with Baba's Avyakt Mole, your sharing, then Dadiji. But let's start with Dadiji. Dadi was saying about Shiv Baba being the almighty authority. And I was listening to Dadi and I'm wondering if I completely understand the full extent of Baba's authority or his almightiness. And so, can you talk to us about it?
Oh, Baba is knowledgeful, all knowledge, right? So knowledge is light, knowledge is might, knowledge is also virtue. So because of that knowledge, Baba is ever pure. And of course, we know that Baba doesn't come the cycle which we all go through, like 84 births. So Baba is beyond all that. So all the powers, some people think power means, oh, this person is about to leave body. Maybe Baba should save the life. So Baba says, no, that's drama. It's karmas. I will not do that, right? But a lot of people take powers more into external ways. But Baba's power is really to make us pure, remove our sins, make us full of all the virtues, give us all the attainments. So Baba's power is what we experience in our lives, right? That how Baba works. Since we belong to Baba, what kind of things are happening in our life. So it's a very unique thing to understand God. And because what happens actually is as much we understand Baba, we will never ask Baba for anything. Because I always say that He's our parents and He knows what we want. Baba, give me power. Baba will say, take power, receive power, right? So,
Right.
but then also our understanding of God in path of bhakti. From there also some have lot of love, lot of pure feelings, lot of bhavna. And some through intellect they have faith, but not necessarily they have that, as Baba said, from heart. So Almighty Baba, I think we all love Baba, right? That's what I could say, that because we know then how His powers, what are His powers. We saw Brahma Baba's authority. For me, it is because whatever Shiv Baba was in Brahma Baba for about 11 years, whenever I was with Brahma Baba, whatever I observed, my recognition of God is based on the way I observed through Brahma Baba. So what I believe, the way I understood God and my relationship since childhood with God had been very, very much not only close, but lot of communication. But then when I also saw Shiv Baba when he came in Brahma Baba, there was so much humility. Even he had authority, but he never used authority in the sense of Baba is saying, you must do it. Children, this is beneficial for you. Children, you must do this. Very, very humble, very respectful, lot of dignity, royalty. What I liked a lot was how royal Baba was. You had been maybe hearing some interview Omanly sisters had been doing with me, and in which they had been asking these questions. So I find that God's authority, but His humility is His authority. He was very, very humble and very respectful. One time, a lot of officers came to ask Baba certain questions. And Baba said, children, what you want to know? No, as soon as Baba said children, they even forgot what they came for. They start talking to Baba, but they had come to find out our financially, who supports you again. Baba said, I have so many children, so many children. So they all support. But the whole thing was that, even in these few days we had been talking, that whatever is our stage, then even people had to ask something. They will be saying, oh, should I ask this or not? Maybe because they get something, they receive something, so they don't have words to question anything. So Baba is almighty authority. He has authority, but he is very humble.
Nice. Nice. Didi, you were talking about Maya, because that's what is given in the Avyak signal for tomorrow. But also today in Sakar Murli, Baba really spoke a lot about Maya. And I wanted to ask you, like, the deeper implications of what Baba was saying about Maya. Baba was saying that Maya eats some children up that only the tail is showing, like the whole body is inside the thing and only the tail is showing. What exactly does Baba mean by that?
Anyone has answer? Hmm? Yeah. Hmm. Huh? Maya. Hmm. No, that means Maya still is merciful.
She's allowing the tail to be out.
Maya leaves a little bit so that we can pull out that person. No? Otherwise, if sometimes we hear, in Florida recently, I heard that whole person was taken inside, then there is no chance unless we cut the crocodile. That's not that easy. But if little feet are left, so you can pull out easily. So I think Maya is merciful. Like when Dadi Prakashmani came for inauguration of Peace Village, she said in golden age, we will not give even 1 square foot of land to Raman. But in Raman's kingdom, you got 300-acre land. So we should thank Maya. Raman is very merciful that he has given you such big space. So it's true, same as Maya is also merciful. Then pull out this person. And it's true because even if, today we are talking about good wishes, and Baba had been saying, have good wishes, have good wishes. They do work. Sometimes it takes long time. But, it definitely, if one day that person feels, so I think that Maya becomes loving and very merciful.
Right.
Maya is loving anyway. No. In the beginning,
She's very, yes, Maya's
not
mercy.
like in the family. In the beginning, they threaten you, all that. And then they start tempting you. We will get this for you. Don't go to Brahmakumari. We will do this for you. You don't. So she becomes very, very sweet. Right? That's
Yes.
what Baba talks about, golden chains.
One of the things, it's very interesting what you're sharing. One of the things that Baba was saying today was that Maya is like getting into quicksand. And so, in that bog, right? Like you can't come out of it. It's hard to come out of it. Like there is a technique to come out of quicksand, but it's not always easy to come out of it. And so, how do you feel that nowadays that we are getting stuck with Maya? What is happening nowadays?
See, in the final stage, Maya will try best in many different ways. And that is basically I and mine, respect, recognition, very subtle way. But also yeah, something happens to the intellects. Like one thing I always remind myself as I came to Baba, we recognize Baba, we surrender to Baba. It's 60 plus years. We are same, in the sense of whether it's our clothes, whether it's our hairstyle have never changed. Because one time someone gave a very nice cap from Nepal. So Baba wore that. They put on Baba's hand. After a few minutes, Baba said, I can't wear it. My devotees will be confused because they are used. And I never forget that too. I have to be what my
There is a
devotees
picture
do.
of Baba with that cap, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I think that, see, Maya also comes in many different forms. That my recognition is not my recognition is based on spirituality. So keep increasing our spiritual power, appearance, everything alokik, what we call it. And when you are alokik, you are unique. So I think that, yeah, but this is the time, because Baba, like sometimes we could see Baba as supreme judge. Immediately we see somebody did wrong, something wrong is happening. And these days, people don't see that. So they do keep doing wrong things, thinking that, oh, it's all right. It's not Baba is going to punish us. But karma is karma, action is action, right? We should never forget it.
There are
And
always
they,
consequences.
yeah, I don't even think about these situations, right? Because,
Right. One of the, I'm trying to understand the deeper meaning of what you're saying about karma and saying something. So let's say people are misbehaving in the center and I don't say anything. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Just keep quiet?
no, say everything in a proper way at proper time. Sometimes we walking, talking, we keep correcting, saying things, making comments. That doesn't really help. So
Mhm.
we should, one thing Dadi Janki said one time, somebody said, Dadi, when you say something, people don't mind it. And when I say, Dadi said, because first I clear my feelings about what that person did. So I am feeling, I clean them, and then I say it. But you are emotionally involving your feelings, and so you are important into what you're saying, not the teachings of Baba. So it's very subtle. So
Mm.
many times Dadi Janki will say, first be quiet, remove your feeling, keep your feelings, and then say whatever is right. But you are sad, you are angry, you're upset, you don't like it, with all those feelings, when you say something, then.
Right. That's very interesting. What you're sharing is this exercise of just clearing out your feelings and then saying things. Right.
One time, Brahma Baba said, at that time, very few centers were there. If you see anything wrong, just inform Baba. You don't say. So one time, one sister went and said something to Baba. After a few days, again she went and said, Baba said, now it will become your habit. You told Baba, Baba will take care. Don't repeat it. Because she kept going now. Baba never
Right.
liked to hear all this. So
Right.
it's like we have to give signal, but not like upset with that person or not talking to that person. Many things which we do when we are not happy about the person. So that leaves not a good relationship.
So Didi, when we are seeing someone doing something, right?
Mm.
Like like Baba was saying about this sister going and complaining. Let's say if I keep looking at that person's mistake, is there a possibility that I'll start doing the same mistake?
And that's what Baba says, that so look at someone's weakness, talk about it. One day it could be yours because you have taken it in the mind. No? You
Right.
might, and some they say they can escape, in the sense they're doing, still they are well known in Yagya, people like them. So let's do, we can also do it. So we have to be very careful not to copy anyone, not to follow anyone. I am from direct Brahman, from Brahma Baba. I'm a unique piece. Why I'm going to copy someone for anything, Because sometimes little bit of competition, little bit of, why I can't do this. Maybe I should also do. These are very ordinary sanskars. They do emerge. But I always say I am happy as I am, and Baba loves me as I am. So not get into the influence of start doing what others are doing.
Right, right. Didi, like when you see some souls, right? Even let's say they are a little well known in the Brahmin family and they're doing things and they're getting away with it. And how do you tell someone else that, yes, there is karma because they don't seem to be getting any karmic return of whatever they're doing? And so, how do we tell ourselves what happens with karma?
Because they don't believe in karma. If they believe in karma, if some are doing not right, still getting whatever, that's okay, no? Why they have to be bothered about that? I'm just giving example that what we don't see every day, and now more and more. But then it's not like say, well, this one, didn't get punishment or told not to do or get away from your position. I don't even think that way. I say, well, because I believe that karmas do bring the reward or whatever punishment is there, something will be lacking, whether now or in future. So karma never, you can't escape. You can never escape your old karmas. So I shouldn't think even that way. Because many say there is no justice. One time Dadi Janki said, what you saying? So many so, oh, there is no justice. Look, this one getting, I'm not getting, this one getting. And Dadi was very serious. And Dadi Janki said, how can you say that even? Because if we believe in universal, discipline of karma, there is justice. It's not question of I have to be a judge for anyone. I don't have to.
Yes, we shouldn't take the law into our own hands for sure. But Didi, if I'm not saying I'm having these waste thoughts, but I hear other people having waste thoughts, right? I'm feel very detached. Um, do you feel that if we don't say anything and we are watching people do things, right, in a larger yagya, we are demoralizing these people who are not able to put a full stop, or they're not able to say, okay.
If you are saying could help, you should say. If doesn't help, that person is not going to change, then why you have to keep saying also, right?
Right.
That's what I
Wasting
believe.
our, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when we are in India, we hear this all time. Why don't you tell this one? Why don't you? I always say, well, that's not my job, I am
Right.
here to help you all spiritually and be a good example so you all know how to live, what is Baba Srimad, what is simplicity, what is spirituality. But I'm not here. Oh no, but then who else will tell? But I know if I tell, it won't help. So at least maintain good relationship, friendship, good wishes. And one day change will happen. It does happen. There is a different way. I see it completely different.
Yeah. What I've noticed with Baba's method is it takes time, but it's more lasting. if it let's say if you say something that might change for 1 or 2 days, but then they go back to it. But Baba's method, takes time, but it's more. It's
When we went to become member at UN with department, NGO, so we were talking about peace, that United Nations is meant for, reconciliations and conflict resolution, peace. And so one of very important person there said, but it's a very slow process. Peace we believe in, but it's very slow. So we go in a different way, not violence, but even otherwise. So I don't know if slow or fast. See, I believe in universal laws, and I never doubt anything for anyone. I just feel that you are playing your part. Everyone is playing their part. And everyone has to take care of themselves, right? You can only be a good example. People can only see you are stable, you are consistent, you are constantly loving, whatever it is. It's like I always say, take a glass of water from the ocean and somebody mixes poison. It's not fault of the ocean, and ocean cannot stop it. And we give this example that same is sun rays or anything, and if those things are misused, some way it must come back, but not they punish them.
right.
So that means why our thought is, whenever there is reaction, not a response, it creates complicated situations, because recently somebody was not doing right things. So one of the important person, remove this one. And I called next day, I said, it won't help, it won't help. And it's true, because it ended up into, finally, even same department going into very wrong hands. Because they said, yeah, we will do it. So what I observe is that when there is a reaction, it's a chain reaction somewhere. Doesn't resolve. So in a loving way, resolve it and appreciate what that person has done maybe 40 years. And you can't
Right.
just suddenly abandon anyone, say, no, yes, maybe present time, again, you said Maya comes or person that, but we can sit, explain, try, but appreciate, so that, so reaction is not, never brings good result. And mostly people react because they couldn't take it. Why they didn't take? Because I told and I have authority and you didn't do it, remove that person. It's a reaction, right?
Right.
Even
And
if
it's not coming
you have
from a place of
authority.
love. Yes.
So I think that for me, I immediately feel that there should never be reaction towards anyone, and see how, in what way we can help that person to realize that what is the right way, not what is the wrong way, in the sense that that person is not doing right. So somewhere we have to find some solutions which really are solutions, not as somebody said that in Bombay, there are big buildings. So a lot of people throw garbage, right? So what they do from one building, they sweep to another one. Then they sweep to another one. And then it's never cleared. Same sometimes happen about problems or situation. We kind of find a solution, but it emerges somewhere else, some other way. So if we
Maybe
look at
there is
very,
no fixing things. In the confluence age, maybe things are meant to be this way. And we just are supposed to watch as detached observers.
what God is doing. Sometimes when he at this point, God as detached observer and as companion, no? Sathi and Sakshi. So I sit with Baba and say, let's see what is he doing or what he is telling me to do. And it's very interesting then, at least You can be little bit like Baba, you know.
Right.
It's
Right.
you know what you're asking is very subtle. We need to really believe in karmas. We have to have trust that whatever good you have done, little bit even, will bring good result. So never give up for that. Always, always, I believe, just do good, whatever little you can do. But
Okay.
see, you saying you don't see, you hear, people ask, for us is so common. But then how much thoughts I should have for that? Why don't I use those thoughts to remember Baba, give good wishes, study knowledge, go deeper, make my intellect settle? I can use all that for my own improvement. You know. That could be a set to it will be help to Yagyan.
Right. Definitely. Definitely. It's best use of our time.
Not only time, all resources.
Yes, all resources. Absolutely. Thank you, Didi. Thank you very much.
That's all.
Yeah, that's all. I was going to say that I was going to ask another question, but I'm out of time. The question I was going to ask is, can we just accept that some things are not fixable? Right? I can't fix people, I can't fix situations, they're not fixable, and can I just accept it as not fixable?
I cannot do it, but drama will fix it.
Okay.
I cannot do, but drama will do it. So have trust in drama and watch drama. It will be fixed. Everything has to be fixed.
You know, Didi,
I
when you
don't know
say that,
from
right?
where you brought this concept of nothing can be fixed. My belief is everything get fixed.
Everything can be fixed. Mm.
I just need to fix myself.
Right. You know, Didi, when you're saying that, what the feeling I'm getting is that we should not forget it's God, that we are dealing with God.
Dealing
And
with
the drama is really powerful, and we are dealing with God. So I don't need to put my head into it. I can study and do my thing and then allow God to do what he needs to do.
no, because otherwise you are wasting your time. You're going up and down, because we saw this, heard this. And it's not time for that now. So whatever it is, you give to Baba, whatever Baba do. But have faith in drama. Everything gets corrected, has to be.
Mm.
There is a saying in India, 99 days are of the thief, but one day is of police in the sense of law enforcement. 99 days. They say it's for, person can keep doing wrong, but when it's the end, it has to end.
So the one day is enough, actually. For police, one day is enough.
And that is fixing, final fixing.
Right.
Hmm? कहते हैं ना 99 दिन छोड़ के एक दिन कोतवाल का. There are a lot of proverbs. Because we see frauds and we see so many big things, big sinful acts all over the world. And they are by top people and grassroots people, everyone. But they will be fixed, right? If there is
Right.
transformation, destruction won't happen, right? And Baba said destruction, all that is, it will happen by mistake. No one will intentionally do it, but it will just happen in misunderstanding. Baba says, who can take responsibility of destroying so many?
Right. It can't be one person's karma, or it can't even be one country's karma, because then it would be too much karma for even like a set of people.
Yeah.
Okay. Om Shanti. Thank you
Om.
so much for your
Okay.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Vyakti Parivar. So please make a note for this weekend program. As I had announced before also that this weekend is a special weekend because next week there is a Raksha Bandhan, but we will be celebrating Raksha Bandhan with all Baba's children here in Peace Village. So Saturday and Sunday, both days, we have Rakhi program. So some Baba's children are coming on Saturday and some are coming on Sunday who can travel here to Peace Village, and who can't travel to Peace Village will be joining through Zoom. So the program will be for tomorrow. We'll start Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m., which we had been doing special Amrit Vela with conducting. And then 6 o'clock, but meditation will start, followed by 7 o'clock. We will have Murli. We will have English Murli and Hindi Murli separate. So one will be in main room and one will be in breakout room. So that will be from 7 to 8:30 or so. And then we'll continue the Zoom with Baba's Remembrance. And then here in Peace Village, they will be having break for breakfast. And then they will be coming back at 9:30 a.m. for Bhatti. And then Mohini Didi will join and Mohini Didi will offer bhog. She will share the message and there will be a Rakhi celebration. Everyone will get their Rakhi tie in Baba's Remembrance together with Bhatti atmosphere. So Zoom, Avyakti Parivar Zoom will be on and you all will be able to part of it through your angelic form. You can also join for Bhatti. You will be able to see everything live. How? So we are expecting 300 people here, 300 Baba's children. So that will be tomorrow's program. And then evening, again, we will start 6. In the afternoon, we will have a Avyakti children class and Avyakti youth class. And then in the evening, 6 o'clock, we will start meditation. And then Hindi series, English series, and of course, chit chat. So that will be tomorrow's program. And again on Sunday also, we will have Rakhi program. So I will announce the timing for Sunday again tomorrow evening. So you all are most welcome to join Avyakti Parivar through Zoom. And if you think you want to fly and come, you're most welcome through flights or through your transport. You're still welcome. Okay, now let's remember Baba. We'll take Drishti from Didi. Make sure your curtains are open so that they can see all of you.
जो प्यार मिला मुझे तुमसे, जो प्यार मिला मुझे तुमसे, वर्णन करूं मैं कैसे मुख से, जो प्यार मिला मुझे तुमसे, वर्णन करूं मैं कैसे मुख से, ये दिल जानता है बाबा, दिखता है जो नैनों के नूर से, जो प्यार मिला मुझे तुमसे। मुझको इतना सम्मान दिया, मेरे लाडले कह दुलार दिया, मुझको इतना सम्मान दिया, से श्रृंगार किया, सांसों में समाए हो बाबा, भूल सकते नहीं तुम्हें भूल से, जो प्यार मेरा मुझे तुमसे। तन है यहाँ मेरा मन है वतन, उड़ता हूँ मैं अब बाबा के संग। तन है यहाँ मेरा मन है वतन, उड़ता हूँ मैं अब बाबा के संग। प्रभु प्रेम की इन किरणों से गद गद हो रहा है अंग अंग। अब पैर जमीन पे नहीं रहते, जब छूटा माया के चंगुल से, जो प्यार मिला मुझे तुमसे, वर्णन करूं मैं कैसे मुख से। ये दिल जानता है बाबा, दिखता है जो नैनों के नूर से, जो प्यार मिला मुझे तुमसे।
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
ओम शांति दीदी, ओम
शांति
शांति
मोहिनी
केशवले,
दीदी।
ओम
Om
शांति
Shanti
बाबा,
Didi. Om
शांति
Shanti.
व्यक्ति परिवार, ओम शांति
शांति
दीदी,
दीदी।
ओम
शांति
शांति
शांति व्यक्ति
व्यक्ति
परिवार।
परिवार,
ओम
ओम
शांति
शांति
केशवले, गुड नाइट।
मोहिनी दीदी, ओम शांति
ओम
व्यक्ति
शांति
परिवार।
शांति। थैंक यू मोहिनी दीदी, थैंक यू बाबा, थैंक यू व्यक्ति परिवार।
थैंक यू।
Vyakti Parivar.
थैंक यू व्यक्ति परिवार। ओम शांति।
Have a loving intellect in order to become a victorious jewel. True love of the heart. Have true love of the heart for the one Father, and Maya will never disturb you. She will be destroyed. However, if you don't have true love of the heart, if you're simply holding on to the Father's hand and not taking His company, you will continue to be hurt by Maya.
विजयी रतन बनना है तो प्रीत बुद्धि बनो। दिल की सच्ची प्रीत एक बाग के साथ दिल की सच्ची प्रीत हो तो माया कभी डिस्टर्ब नहीं करेंगी। उसका डिस्ट्रक्शन हो जाएगा। लेकिन अगर सच्चे दिल की प्रीत नहीं है, सिर्फ बाप का हाथ पकड़ा है, साथ नहीं लिया है, तो माया द्वारा घात होता रहेगा। ओम शांति।
Recording stopped.